Well, it's been a few days since I put a video together. I am currently on my way to the dump. I got some trees. We have a whole lot load of trees that we cleaned up on the other side of the evergreens here. And I've been taking loads away. It's the easiest way for us to get rid of them. And some garbage. We've had about an inch rain. I don't even know really what it is. I'm kind of guessing. I had someone figured it was an inch and a half. Other neighbors had said half an inch, so I don't know. It's been wet. Drizzly. Wet and drizzly kind of all week. Not field work at all. So we haven't been in the field, and every day's been kind of changing plans and that kind of stuff. So kind of had a hard time putting videos together. We've tried making stuff, but it's been kind of a week where things have been all over the place. So I'm going to the dump and kind of put some highlights together of what we've been up to. Nothing special, but I'm not stopping YouTube. I'll keep on making videos, and we are hoping they're calling for some sunny weather on Saturday and on Sunday. And we're hoping to be back into canola and then soybeans starting Monday, Tuesday-ish. So we'll be back in the field. We got about 2,500 acres between the two of them that we're hoping to combine next week. And we're down to about 1,000, no, not 1,000. We're down to about 900 bales to move into the yard. So, along with field work and lots of other stuff. So that's what we're gonna be up to. But these are kind of the highlights of things we did this week. So hope you enjoy. But we'll be back at field work and more routine hopefully next week. So yeah, here we go. We're pulling a couple loads out of our wheat bin. This is the last stuff we combined. Pretty happy we combined it. We've had a good half inch rain on that field, and the weather's been kind of miserable. Those bins have had the air on it for a couple of days now. So we're gonna run a sample here and see what it's coming out at. If it hasn't moved a whole lot, we're actually gonna run it through the dryer. We got a couple days here where we will not be in the field work, and those are typically the bins that we put our corn in. Those bins are what we fill full of corn, and we put it in those bins in the thought that we might have to dry it, but we figured we'd rip a load out just to get the core out, just to see what the moisture of the whole bin is. So if it's good, we'll throw it back in and keep her going, keep drying it that way. If it's not, if it's still pretty wet or it's wetter than we had thought when we were trucking it, then we'll run it through the dryer and just get it done, put it in another yard, out of sight, out of mind. Should be good. So, and I'll be taking loads throughout this whole, I'll be taking tests throughout this whole load just to see where we are at. So 55 on the dial, and we're still pretty wet. In fact, we're wetter. We're in that 17 and a half. So I'll keep running tests throughout this load just to get an idea of what this whole Super Bee will be. And then we'll make a call afterwards, after that's all said and done. When it's this late in the year, it's harder to get bins to dry, and we knew that was the risk we were taking. But it also takes a bit more to get them dry in the field too. So it's, yeah, we still are very happy with taking the wheat off on the tough side and getting it in the bin when it's a number one. Okay, about full. I've grabbed 3 samples. This is my fourth one. Okay, the last 2 tests I've taken have been 15.6. So that's much more acceptable. So if that is the case, I'm going to be tempted to leave in the aeration bin for a little bit longer. I'll have lots of opportunity to use a dryer when it comes to corn harvest. 19 degrees. $15.7. So after I'm done filling here, I'm gonna rip these samples of the whole load to Cargill and see what their tester says, just so that well, just to check to make sure ours is on. Because in the end, if they're the ones buying it, that's the moisture that really matters. Right on. Well, I took the sample to Cargill. This sample here, that's all of our that whole Super Bee combined. Ours was coming around mostly 15.7, and their tester reads 15.8. So our tester is fairly accurate, and with it being under 16, me and Daryl actually have talked about it, that we were worried that it was going to be higher than that, because of a lot of our loads were in that 16.5-ish. And that is a bit of a difference when it comes to drying at this time of the year. It's the days are shorter, and the drying days aren't as good. But seeing that it has dried already, we are gonna put we have a Herman Nelson that we use in the barn to keep the barn warm when we're calving, and we're gonna throw that Herman Nelson on the fans, and that eliminates the cool air and it adds warmth, and that should help dry it up a little quicker. So, and that's a whole lot easier and cheaper than running it through the dryer.
We're actually gonna put it back in the bin, just like that. And now we're actually gonna take out the Herman Nelson from the barn, and we are going to cook that up and just try to warm it up. Maybe we can, whatever, get it drying down a little quicker.
We got our Herman Nelson blowing warm air in. That takes the humidity out, and that helps make, well, warms the grain up, warms everything up. Should help dry this out. I think that'll do it. So, okay, we are moving our heifers out of this pen and moving them over to with our cows. So these are ours and neighbor Glenn's together. And then we're bringing our bulls from a different pasture and putting them here. So,
Stand there.
Come on, let's go. Come on, hit.
Here we go.
Hit. Come on, come on. Go, hit. Right. Come on, let's go.
Come on,
let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, fight. Let's go. Come on, hit. Yep, let's go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
9 laps?
Yep. We need to close this off. That would suck if he came back and they were all gone. Okay. Glenn's already taken a bunch of loads already, so there's only one load left. Hey bud, this is one of yours. Okay, we got, well, there's 3/4 here of pasture, and us and Glenn have a whack load of cows here. Between us and Glenn, we got 43 replacement heifers, so we're bringing them all here, so they're all with all here, so they're with the rest of the cows. And we're just doing some pasture juggling around just to get our animals in the right pasture. Whatever. Pasture management is what we call it. All right, girls, let's go. Yep. Come on. Yep. Come on, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Oh dear. Stand up. Glenn's bringing one more load, and Daryl and Peter, well, you know. They're rounding up our one bull so we can start putting them all together.
Well, I've been doing a bit of walking here, and I called about 3 times. And as you can maybe hear, I don't know if you can quite see yet, but they beat me to the gate, so we're golden. They might be expecting me to come to this one. We're looking for bull. See if we can find Johnny. He's the one we're hoping to grab today. That being said, everybody's gonna get moved today too. Moved to a different paddock, that is. Where's Johnny? Johnny! Everybody's looking like they got a little wet. Where are you, Johnny? There you are. How you doing? Hey, Johnny.
Not sure what they're all excited about. They're not going anywhere. Yeah. These cows are looking great. Some have wondered how Glossy is doing. Well, Glossy's right here, and the bull calf Kowalski is right there. So these are a pair right here. These two. Peter's coming with a bale. Come on, buddy. All right, let's go. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Come on. There you go. Up you go. Come on. Come on. You got it? Just wait. You gotta let him out. There you go. Okay, these are the other 3 bulls that we got. Hey, buddy. So we got Google, Cutter, and Gateway. And Johnny. In this trailer we got 2 shorthorn bulls, Johnny and Gateway. And then Google, which is this guy. He's a Semitole, and then obviously Black Angus. You're good? right, boys. So who's the boss?
Huh?
Who's gonna be the boss? All right, Johnny, go join him.
Like, you're kind of small compared to everybody, so why not?
All right, Johnny. I think it's those two, Gateway and your.
Oh, that's 901,
It's those two in the middle, eh? You think it's these two, Glenn?
yeah, they got so much bloody space though. Like, are they gonna even care about it? I don't think so. Like, I'm not trying to be dumb, but I don't know why they even bother raising it.
There they go.
When we dropped them all off at Morley's, it was a joke. Cutter tried picking on Google for like 5 minutes before he realized that he was.
Boys will be boys. I gotta make sure I do boys. These guys have been at this for about 15 minutes already, and just trying to sort it out. We got 5 other bulls in here, but they've all seemed to kind of taken the back seat. These two are sorting out who's the king of the pen.
There we go, just like that. All right, the last of those trees are gone. Our beloved garbage. Lots of garbage. Tomorrow's supposed to be a warmer day, supposed to be a sunnier day. And we got a funeral. We got a funeral that we need to attend, and then my kids have, my boys got hockey. Hockey starts already. It's too warm for hockey. Anyway, yeah, and hopefully we're back at it in the field on Monday. So, hope you enjoyed it. Not much to this video, just a bunch of highlights of what we've been up to this week during this wet, kind of misty, miserable weather. So, yeah. Thanks for taking the time to watch.